What's going on, everybody? This is Al from playbookgamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Alabama in our first SEC conference game and ended up winning 49-35. It was a pretty wild one. They had a lead in the first. We really put on some steam in the second. Done some damage in the third quarter, as you can see in the box score. And they ended up scoring some points late, but it was too little, too late for them. And that was technically our first SEC game of the Dynasty. Now that we are in that conference, we're number 3 in the country. We're going out of the conference today before heading back into it. We're going to take on SMU. This is the one cupcake game on the non-conference schedule. They're 2-3. They are a C- overall team. We got a lot more talent than they do. We pretty much blew them out every game in the previous few seasons that we had in the Conference USA. Looks like their offense is terrible. Looks like they can throw the ball kind of okay, but it looks like they don't do anything particularly well. So hopefully we can take care of business, have no issues, and especially don't have any injuries. But before we head into the game, let's look at some things. First of all, let's go to in-season recruiting. We're down to 20 guys. Looks like we're either staying true or going up on everybody's list. Starting off, the strong safety, Grant Schmidt. We're in the top 5 here. At least we moved up to number 3. I mean, it could get kind of dicey where we don't even get in the top 3. But it looks like we're in good shape. We just need to figure out what he really likes. Next up, quarterback DeJuan Jones. Looks like we're in second place for him, but we're not figuring out anything about what he is into yet. Michael Miller, the free safety. We're in really good shape here because we got a positive pitch and we're right in the neck of things at the top spot. Then you got wide receiver Shamari Hemingway, another guy. We are number 1 on his list. We got a positive pitch. Very good chance we're going to get this kid as long as we win the game that he comes to visit. That's going to help a lot. And last but not least, Landon Johnson, a big defensive tackle out of Alabama. We're number 1 on his list. We're really figuring out what he doesn't like so we can use process of elimination to pinpoint which pitch he cares about when the time comes. So we're in the top 5 for all of these. It's just a matter of time for one of these or several of these guys decide to take a visit. If you notice here, we got a home game today. We got at Auburn. Then it's Florida and Ole Miss. So around this time is where we're going to actually start seeing some of these guys come in for a visit. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls. We are number 3 in the country. A great spot to be in. We're just playing well at the moment. Of course, we won the national title last year, so we was going to be a top 10 team regardless. But there's a long way to go. We got several top 25 matchups ahead of us. Let's go to Heisman Watch. We should be looking at this carefully the rest of the way, but as you can tell, both Williams and Stuckey are out of it. If you remember, we've only played like 3 games this year. We had a really late schedule because a lot of those bye weeks at the beginning, so that's why we're not in the top 5. A lot of these other teams have already played at least 4 to 5 games, but we'll catch up to them eventually. Go to Players of the Week. National-wise, looks like Rhett Bomar, the Oklahoma quarterback, had a really good game. Almost 400 yards, 6 total touchdowns. Then his teammate, DeMarcus Granger, had a really good game at defensive tackle. 9 tackles, 6 of them for loss, 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. That's incredible. Pretty cool. You rarely see that National Player of the Week on both sides on the same team. Let's go to conference standings. We're still very early in the conference season. Here we are in the West. We've only played 1 game, and we're not even playing a conference game today. But let's check out our team info screen. We don't have any injuries. Stuckey, Williams, Cooper, that's pretty much going to stay the same all year, but everybody's playing well there. And right now, it is the Stamper show on defense. He's doing everything for us, tackles and sacks. We just haven't had a single interception yet. Hopefully that will change today. Let's go over to the Conference USA and check out SMU. Go over here. They're probably towards the bottom. There they are. Looks like they got a center out, a strong safety out. Looks like they won their last game at least. Looks like their quarterback is playing pretty well. 12 touchdowns, only 2 picks. That's not bad. Running, not much there. I mean, their leading rusher is only 60 yards a game. But they got a wide receiver putting up almost 110. So again, when you combine that with the stats that we looked at earlier, they're probably going to pass more than anything today. You look on the defensive side, they got 1 dude leading in tackles and in sacks. We'll see if he's probably like a linebacker or something of that effect. All right, I think we are ready to get into the game, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we got a noon game, an early one. Let's check out their uniforms. I love that look. Oh my gosh, that's the old classic. I'm so glad they went back to that. What they were doing the last 15 to 20 years made no sense, but they finally got back to the white helmet. I love that the default away look back when they were amazing in the 80s. Just really nice and clean. So we'll definitely pick that. That's the only option we have for them. Now for us, we could probably do the all white as well. That'd be really weird, have like a stormtrooper game, but we're not going to do that. We're going to stick with our main home uniform. Should be a lot of fun. Love to just, like I said, take care of business. Don't have anything crazy happen. Just play our game, and we can move on back into the conference schedule. Like I said, we got Auburn coming after this. They're a top 25 team. We drew a couple of really tough ones from the East, if I'm not mistaken. We can check all that at the end of this game. But I'm really excited, to say the least. Let's head into it. The Superdome. We finally made this stadium relevant in college football. Glad to see that. We got a packed house, as usual. And this place holds, what is it, 60 or 70,000, something like that. So whenever I got a home field advantage turned on and I try to pump up the crowd, you notice that meter never goes all the way up. That's solely based on the amount of people there. But here comes the green wave, and here comes SMU. Really good look. They don't have their names on the back, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a glitch or that's probably what they're supposed to have. Either way, they're going to highlight Stuckey. Hopefully he plays well today. He had a couple picks in the last one, but those were mostly jump ball type stuff. Good, the Alabama defensive back's done a good job on those. They're going to pick us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. Looks like they won the toss, and they will get the ball first, which is fine. Let's look at first our formation subs. First of all, let's go to depth chart. Yesterday, in the last game, we found out that we got a new impact player on offense. That is Christian Ducray. Because of this, we got to get him on the field just a little bit more. It just seems obvious to do so. And I probably need to switch these twos out, and I forgot to do that. I'll try to remember to do that in the next game. But what we're going to, or outside of it, what we're going to do, though, is go to formation subs. And let me just look at these really quick. I want Williams there. Hardesty at least needs one formation. I don't mind leaving that as is. I could, for Williams here, we're going to have we're going to use this a whole lot more to get both of our impact halfbacks out there. I'm going to leave Gibbons in there. I'm probably wasting my time doing that since we got so many halfbacks, but I want to use his speed somehow. From here, what I'll probably do, Ducray can't. I got to keep Williams right there. We'll put Ducray, leave him there. And we can maybe, let's put Ducray here. I'm okay with that. Let me go back and look at his hands. Can he catch the ball well enough? We can see here. It's a 70, 72. They're all kind of the same. So I think I'm okay with that for now, and we'll see how that goes. I can adjust it later if need be. All right, let's look at SMU's offense. 78 overall quarterback. He is an impact player. Thankfully, he can't run the ball, so we're going to go after him really hard, but this tells me they're probably going to throw more than usual. And guess what? Another impact halfback, because that's just what we're dealt with every game, it seems. What was it, last year? Out of the 14 games, maybe 12 of them had an impact halfback. Well, we got to deal with that today. Let's see how much they run the ball because of this guy. Fullback, nothing. Wide receiver, a bunch of dudes in the 70s. Tight end, one decent guy, 80 overall, 72 speed. He can catch as well. Pretty big, too, 6'5", 258. Let's look at their offensive line, 74, 65. 78, this guy's out, so that's a drop-off down to 70. Then you got 70, 74. So our front four better put a hurting on him today. That's all I can say. I always forget what defense they run. I don't think it's a 4-3. For some reason, I'm thinking it's like a 3-4. I don't remember. Either way, 72 and 76 on the end, 76, 70 at tackle. Linebacker, 68, impact guy, middle linebacker. This is the guy who's leading them in everything. And 74 at the other outside linebacker spot. Really tall, but really skinny. A 6'5", 198. Looks like a wide receiver. Corners, really bad. 72, 68, 68. None of these guys are very fast either. 65 at free safety. Then he got their top strong safety out, and it's a little bit of a drop-off for them. And look how slow this guy is. 70 speed. Wow. That means I may attack this guy really hard today. That's the slowest strong safety I may have ever seen at the Division I level in this game. I could be dead wrong. I may have seen slower ones. I know some of those FCS schools probably have some slower ones, but gee whiz, that is super slow for a strong safety. They got a terrible kicker. They got an okay punter. All right, let's head into the game. No impact guys on the back end, so I'm going to just kick it straight. Should be a strong kick. He will return it. Somebody make a clean tackle. All right, I don't know what to do now, honestly. We can try. Let's do a zone blitz. I don't know if they're going to run a lot more now because they got an impact dude or not. We'll just see. I'm going to control him. I'm not going to flip this. Every time I flip it, it takes him forever to get around and such. So they got their impact guy in the slot, the halfback. I couldn't get around him. Interception, first play of the game. First play. Great play by Johnson. Don't know what happened there. I think the quarterback was feeling the heat. Did he throw his back foot? We're about to find out. I was paying too much attention to what I was attempting to do. No, he had a clean pocket, but Inky Johnson, or the transfer from Tennessee, got the pick. That's his first one of the season. First interception of the season for the team in total. So what we're going to do now, I am going to go PA rollout. We're going to attack that strong safety if it's going to let us. All right, they're going zone. We're going to try to hit Batiste for a touchdown if they go cover 2. We'll see what happens. Cover 2. 6 points. I overshot it. Was that even catchable? I couldn't tell. I guess it was kind of overthrown, but Batiste didn't even attempt it. That should have been a touchdown. Okay. Let's run basic option. They're going zone 4-3, so I guess they are a 4-3 team. I like the shift. We'll go to the right. See if Williams can get the first down. I think he got it. Is that a 1st and 10? Yes, it is. Let's go run stick. They're going man. We will go to Cooper on this one. Not a whole lot of pressure, not a very good throw. He had to come back for it, but we did get the 6 points. So that's a good start. Get an interception, go down the field, score a touchdown. You notice right here, Cooper had to come back just slightly, but it didn't matter. I tell you, Cooper, he's been great for us this entire dynasty. He was our slot receiver for 2 straight years, but ever since we moved him over on the left side, he has just been a killer over there. Completely different to Gidros, who Gidros had his high moments, even when he was an impact guy, but I tell you, Cooper's been so consistent for us. 7-0. Let's go back on defense, see if we can get a stop there. They passed on that first play. So I will probably run some more zone. He will return this one. Really no different than the last return. Really good tackle by 54, whoever you are. They are going 5 wide. Let's go nickel out of quarters. We'll do something like this. Our big transfer defensive end from Ohio State or wherever he came from hasn't done a whole lot this year. Not yet. Good open field tackle by Gibbons. That makes it what, 2nd and 9? 2nd and 8? They're going 3 wide. They keep passing, so let's just assume they're going to do so. I'm going to go zone. They got their impact halfback in the slot again. Keep doing that. I'm okay with it. Left him open. Good open field tackle. Our outside linebacker. 3rd and 4. We'll go Cloud. I'm going to go after this guy. Thankfully, again, he can't run the ball well. We're going to do something like this. Let's see if I can do something with Thomas. I just can't get around the guy. Good play. First down. Good play all around by the quarterback. Right tackle abused me on that one. They're throwing all the time, so let's do another zone blitz. Yes, we're going to do something like this. Run right up the gut. Somebody get a tackle. Going to almost get a first down. They're 2nd and 2. They may just run the ball to get the first. So let's just go to cover 2 man. Ace normal. Gun ace, I should say. Going play action. Overshot it. I think the tight end stopped. That was really weird. 3rd and 2. This is really, I don't know. Gosh, what are they going to do here? Let's go cover 2 man. I think they're just going to run the ball. As long as they keep their halfback in the backfield, and there he is. So we're going to do something like that. I'm going to do an offshoot. Just nobody blocked. Or got a good stop. All right. First down. Moving right on us. I'm going to go right back to that zone blitz, though. But they're now running the ball more, so I may be wasting my time doing this at the moment. Please go play action. Let's see if I can get to him. Intercept that. Wow, good catch. Holden couldn't get there in time. I tried to get to him, but this quarterback is making good throws at the moment. Let's go back to man. I can see him running it here. Do something like this. Went for a pass. Ooh, oh, great play. We just got lucky on that one. Wow, great play by Smith. Is that his first interception? Like, our middle linebackers don't normally get interceptions, and the way I kind of run the defense at the moment. But he just dropped it. Great play. Good for Williams. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail shot for that one. That may be the play of the game. You never know. Do something like this. That's pretty cool right there. And do something like that. That's pretty neat. Wow, great play. So we are, what, on the left hash? Let's go here. Let's run triple. Now that we got 2 impact halfbacks, we're going man 4-3. I guess we're going to go to the right. Good defense. Somebody got stuck. Took him. No, my right tackle got beat. That's what hurt me. That didn't help things. 2nd and 11. I'm going to go back to an option. Let's just run basic speed option. They're blitzing both inside guys. Do I even have an audible for this? Let me go to my audibles. I don't think I do. And I don't. They're doing that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the left. Do something like that. Get a first down with Ducray. That should be a face mask. It should be. So you tackle on another 5 yards. So it's good to see Ducray get involved a little bit more now that he's an impact guy. We can stay here and let's go QB choice. Let's keep running ball. They're going man nickel. Let's see who is on that. Going back to cover 0 again, but they're doing that. I think I'm going to hand it off still. I think we're going to get some yardage to work with. Get a first down with Ducray. Good play there. Now let us pass the ball. How about we go? Let's go P.A. Reed from gun normal. They're going man 4-3. This will probably go to one of the outside receivers. Cover 0. Let's see if we can get a touchdown. Great catch. Great throw. Spot on. Both safeties came up. Simply go over the top to our deep ball, which is the post route. And it's all she wrote. Great throw. Right where it needed to be. No corner has a chance on that throw. I don't care how good they are. Deion Sanders couldn't make that stop. Not when it's that high up. That's why you got to tap the ball in that situation. Or tap the button to lob it as high as you can. 13-0. Let's get an extra point. And then we'll go back on defense. Do something like this. I really wish Hardesty wasn't already had his red shirt. I would have loved to red shirt him this year. Because I know Williams will probably leave after this season. I'm going to let him go if he wants to. He's just a junior. But I think I'll just let him do so. Ducray's a sophomore, but I think he's a redshirt sophomore, so he can technically go pro as well if he wants to. Let's go. Our zone blitz isn't really working at the moment per se. I'd like to actually get to the guy eventually. Let's do something like this. This may be, I may go to the inside. I may hit an A-gap blitz. Let's see if I can try that. That didn't work per se, kind of, sort of. They got 3 yards out of it. That makes it 2nd and 8. Now let's go quarters. Do something like this. We'll pinch in our line. Basic dive to their main guy. But I had to come over and make the tackle with our impact player and Stamper. That makes it 3rd and 4. They're going 4 wide. Let's assume they will pass. I'm going to try my best to get after this guy. I've had a hard time with Thomas. I don't think he's had 1 sack all year. I could be wrong. He may have 1. Just halfback dive up the gut. First down. Too easy. Too easy. Let's go quarters. Good play call. Wasn't really expecting that. Now let's do something like this. Maybe I can pick one off here. He's hitting these short stuff okay. The quarterback is. Now we'll stay in quarters again. 2nd and 5. Thankfully, we're taking advantage of their mistakes. Thankfully, he was on the short side of the field. So that is a 3rd down and 5. The last time we was in this situation, they simply ran the ball. But I'm going to go back to nickel cloud. And maybe we can get after this guy. Hopefully they will throw it. I couldn't get there in time. But make a good open field tackle by Sanders. They may go for this. Nope, they're going to punt it. Ooh, that's super close. I'm going to go with the all-out block. Usually they don't come at you protect on these. If they fake it, I kind of hope. One day I'd like to see one of these teams actually fake it, but somebody get there. Oh, that was close. Let that one go. Everybody get out of the way. Nobody touch it. Ooh, that's a good punt. Where are we at? 2nd and 7. Let's just run basic slam and just get out of our end zone. We're going zone 4-3. Ooh, I guess we'll go to the right. Get a first down with Williams. They should give us the first, and they did. 1st and 10. Let's go back here. I'm going to go RB crosses. Haven't called this play in forever. They're going man 4-3. I got a ton of options to at least go and cover 1. We'll go to DeCray, kind of get around. Good defense. I had several man options. I probably could have went to somebody better. 2nd and 10. This is probably not a good idea to call this on 2nd down. Ooh, they're going man, though, so we'll definitely keep this. We're going to go to somebody on the right. Just don't know which one. Cover 0. Dang it. Intercepted. High snap messed up the entire play. They blitzed, and I should have went over to Givens. Dang it. But they went cover 0. That's why I went over the top. But oh well. That makes it, what, 3rd and 10. Ooh. We'll go tight end cross. They're going man. I'm actually going to do... Oh, they always do that. It drives me... Oh, incredible. We may get a catch here. Great catch by Amos, the true freshman. Every time, it's so weird. I've seen this way too many times. I saw it last season, too. I wanted to roll out with my quarterback, just see if I could just pick up the first down with his feet. But they always do the double spy. How many times have we seen that in the last 10 games or so? So great play call by them. Good defense. But I was able to make something of it by making that throw to the crossing route or to the post. So now it's 1st and 10. Let's go, and I want to give the ball to my tight end. Man, it's been hard. Let's go to wide receiver post. And that's the end of the first quarter. 14-0. Off to an incredible start. What's a good way to get the ball to my tight end? Let's go arrow. Go zone. They're going man.
This is the 5th play of this drive.
This may be interesting. We'll go to somebody on the left.
Comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks, throws.
Intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't picked. I had to throw it quick because somebody ran a perfect blitz. I don't know what my halfback is doing on here. Williams, he just whiffed on that block. That's why we had to throw it so quickly. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go call the double halfback zone option. Zone 4-3.
And this is the 6th play of the drive.
Ooh, let's go to the right.
With 3 wide. Stuckey on the
Good blocking, everybody. Ooh, I have to. No, I didn't mean to juke twice. Dang it. That would have been an easy first down. 3rd and 3. Let's go halfback screen. They're going man. I bet that linebacker is going to go over to that slot receiver, and he is, which means we got to go to Cooper. Ooh, bad throw, but first down. Shoo! That was risky. Let's give Hardesty a little bit of love. Let's go halfback counter. Right now, I'm just thinking of players, not so much plays. I'm going to cover 0. Just pick up what you can. I didn't really have an audible for that one. I probably could have used a quick audible of some sort. I want to stay here, though, and I want to try a speed option. Zone 4-3. Let's go to the left. It's got to be patient. Ah! Oh, dang it. He just dropped it. That's all that was right there. He just dropped the pitch. Ah, my. Well, I guess he didn't drop it, did he? Just a weird setup. I don't know what happened there. So that's a, what, 3rd and forever? We're on the 43. I think what I'm going to do is run the ball, and we're going to try to get a better 4th down situation. We're going man dime. That didn't help things. Get a block right there. Oh, ow. That's fine. We'll take it. First down. I just wanted a respectable 4th down situation where I can work off of that. But great block by our fullback. I got to give him the ball. I really got to give him the ball some more. So we're going to do that right now. We're on the 18. Hopefully this will work. We're going to go. That's not it. Where's it at? PA boot. We're going man. All right, this is going to go to our fullback. He should be wide open as long as we get decent blocking. Good defense, though. Great defense. He was all over that guy. Normally, he's got like a 5-yard jump on him. What can we call from here? I'm going to go back to that tunnel screen. And they went zone. So we're going to go to Cooper on this one. Let's see. Good throw. Just did not get a block on that guy, unfortunately. He went for the safety instead. So it is 3rd and 5. What can we call? Let me think. I'm actually going to go back to PA boot. They're going zone. This may not be a good idea. I'm going to call a timeout. Now I don't have the room for it. 3rd and 5. Let's go tight end dig. We're going zone. This gives me a couple options. Let's see what they call. Tight end, first down. They're blitzing like gangbusters. I tell you, look, they're blitzing from everywhere. I'm fortunate I haven't got a sack yet. So where are we? We're on the 7? We're on the 6. They may end up going goal line on us the rest of the way. So let's just run basic slam. Man 4-3. We will go to the right. How about we do that? We'll bounce this to the outside or not. Wow, good defense. Yeah, good stop. That gives us, what, 2nd and goal from the 7. That opens things up a little bit, honestly. Let's go with Y stick. Goes on. Dang it, they keep going man on it. I love hitting that little stick route, but if they keep going man, I can't really go to him. We'll go to Cooper. Ooh, that could have been terrible. That cornerback played that one perfectly. So that's what, 3rd and goal on the 3? Let's do an option. Now I kind of wish I would have went slam. They're going zone 4-3. And we'll go to the right. We'll get a touchdown with Stuckey. 20-0. That was a very interesting drive. Somehow we got down the field and scored. But it wasn't without a little bit of trouble. 20-0. Let's get an extra point. Plenty of time left for us to get the ball back and get another touchdown. Now, this should be the worst team we'll face all season unless we drew, I don't know, is Vanderbilt on our schedule? Are they really bad still?
And now let's take a look at the drop.
Kentucky may be bad. I don't know. My guess is they're not as bad as SMU in terms of talent.
Tulane lines up for the kickoff.
Let us kick this thing off. Perfect kick. Right where you want it.
Kicks it off.
As strong as you can kick it. And he will take a knee.
Number 82 fields it in the end zone.
Really good looking uniforms. I like those.
After their last series,
Let's go quarters.
it ended with a punt. SMU comes
Let's
out
go back and trying to figure out what to do with this quarterback and this halfback. Run, halfback dive. Ah, good pit or good spin.
Down he goes.
Picking up another first down.
Off a nice gain there to get him the first.
I'd like to think they're going to be in 2-minute mode at the moment. So I'm assuming they're going to keep passing, but they just ran the ball there, so what do I know? There they go. Here's the pass.
Looking.
Zach, somebody got to him. There he is.
SMU
Our transfer middle linebacker that went to tight end. He finally got a sack. I think that's his second one on the season. But he just done a number on that right tackle. 2nd and 16. Ooh, oh, let's do a zone blitz. They'll probably go to that trips over formation, won't they? Nope, they're not going to. Good deal.
with 3 wide receivers.
Let's see if we can get to him with Gibbons. He hasn't had a sack yet this year.
Drops back.
Good pickup, but we're going to get another sack. The reason why we got another sack is because that right tackle was double teamed. He's either got to go after Gibbons or Thomas, and he has no chance defending both. By then, it was too late. So, minute 28, 30, I'm going to call a timeout. They're going to run down that clock, and I don't want them to do that. Ooh, now we just got one timeout. Did I use a timeout before? Yes, I did. Now I remember it. I don't know what they're calling here. They're going goal line, but I'm going to go man 4-3. Yeah, they're going to go goal line, but we're just trying to keep everything in front of us so we can get the ball back.
The Mustangs.
Uh-oh. Somebody tackle him. Somebody tackle him. All right, now we're going to call another timeout. So we're out of timeouts. We've got a minute and a half to go.
But apparently, that's not the case today.
Let's do a double cross and see if we can get a decent return. And then it's going to be up to our passing game to get down the field and score a touchdown
SMU ready
or
for
get
the
something
away.
before half.
Phillips punts it, and it's a good one.
Somebody get a block on the right. Anybody will work. There you go. Not a bad block there. We are on the right hash. Let's go gun wide trips. We haven't called anything from that today. Let's go. Let me see what else I got. I got halfback corner. I got tight end post. Let's do that tight end post. That looks interesting. This is one of my creative plays. It's so easy for me to forget some of them. So they're at least going cover one. We'll either go to Amos or Cooper.
The shotgun. Stuckey drops back to pass.
We'll go to the slot receiver for 6 points. Killer, the wheel. Man, that looks so much like Josh Heupel's offense. A little wheel round on the sideline. Incredible throw. And that safety had no chance. I'm pretty sure that was who was defending him. Number 27. We can go back and look at that, but he had no chance on that one. Let's look at the replay. Backing out. So what I have here, let me bring out my handy dandy little draw here. So what I have here, I got a deep out with Cooper. I got a wheel with Amos. Here I got like a little hitch. Do I have a post with the tight end? And I don't know what my halfback's doing. I think I may have him like on an angle or something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, their worst safety, which is this guy right here, is defending Amos. So that was the proper guy to go to because this guy went cover 0. So you go back and look at this and snap it, cover 0. That safety was on him. Again, they're blitzing really well. You saw I almost got sacked, but it didn't matter. At this point, we just chucked it over the top. And that 70 speed safety had no chance against my true freshman slot receiver in Amos. Just a great play all around. This may be another good one here. Do something like that would be a nice one. Really great play. Just like that, we're up 27-0. We've got a minute to go. Let's close the half strong. The ideal scenario would be to put in some subs
Checks on the extra point.
somewhere in the third quarter.
A minute to go in the half. The score, Tulane 28, SMU.
Good to see us playing well across the board. I like it. Good strong kick, but not strong enough. He will return it. See if I can shrug off 30, and I can. Good tackle there by somebody. Ooh, and he's hurt. Injured his shoulder. According to Kirk, it doesn't look too serious, but what does he know? Let's go quarters out of nickel. I would love to throw in a little dime, but I can't. I don't really have the players for it. Yeah. Oh, I completely whiffed on that one. And we didn't get a flag. I thought that was going to be a face mask. 2nd and 12. We'll stay in quarters again. Oh, that should have been a pick 6. I just whiffed it. Go back and do this. Let's see what they call. They may just run the ball. I'm out of timeout, so I can't stop it. I'm going to sneak in over here. Yeah, they're running clock. I did not think about that. Good tackle there. 3rd and 9. This is going to be the last play. I'm going to go nickel man. They will have to snap it. I don't expect a Hail Mary because they're just too far back. Maybe we can get a scoop and score. That'd be nice. Get it down to a couple seconds, and then we'll snap it. And they're just going off tackle. Somebody make a tackle. That gets it down to 1 second, so they got a chance for a deep ball. Let's go. Man, we'll take everybody back as best we can. I'm going to go after this guy. And they're going to go Hail Mary. Oh, I whipped it. Dang it, I whipped it. Oh, wow. Almost got a catch, too. 28-0. Great half. You couldn't have asked for anything better. Let's go and check out the stats. Total offense, 120 to our 256. We've been pretty balanced. 11 rushes, 13 passes. We're not getting a lot of rushing yards. We got 170 passing yards. So I wonder, 86 and 170. I guess 170 is a pretty good number for a half. Either way, no sacks, 5 for 5 on 3rd down. Our 3rd down efficiency has been killer for us this year. Love to see it. They got 2 turnovers. We took advantage of both. Let's go and look at the individual stats. Stuckey's having a great game. 10 of 13, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Running the ball, Williams, Ducray, but Stuckey's got the 1 touchdown. You look at the attempts. Williams, Ducray, Stuckey. I need to give Ducray a couple more touches. Receiving, Cooper. It's the Cooper show in terms of the receptions, in terms of the yards. That is Amos. He had that 1 big wheel route for a touchdown that helped. Then he had that post route on that 3rd and long play. Probably the most important play of the game so far. But he's got a touchdown. Batista's got a touchdown. Cooper's got a touchdown. Anytime your big 3 wide receivers got touchdowns, you know you're doing pretty well. Let's go over the defense. Everybody and their brothers contributing on the tackle front. Tackles for loss. Thomas, he's having by far his best game of the season. Stamper's got a 1 tackle for loss. Sacks, 2 for Thomas. Interceptions, we finally got some this year. Larry Smith with a really good one off the tip. Then Inky Johnson, first play of the game. Really nice. Let's head back into it. We get the ball first. I will probably, I hate to do this. It's going to really hurt our stats and such for our Heisman hopefuls, but I may sub in. Hesitated. I may sub in our 2nd string offense after this drive. We'll just see how it goes. Let's go back to gun 2-back slot. Oh, what do we call? Let's go RBD. We haven't called that yet. They're going zone. Got a few options. We can go to Ducray or to Amos. We'll throw that one quickly. Don't fumble it. 1st down for the impact halfback. Nice little play there. We can stay here. We can call. There's Angle. Is that the one we got the touchdown on from earlier? I don't remember. There's Stick. Let's do Stick. I forgot I got Stick in this one. Formation. They're going man. That safety's coming down to defend Amos, so we're going to go to one of the guys on the outside. They're going cover 0 again. Man, this team is aggressive. This is going to be an incompletion. Went too far to the outside. Let's go. Let's just do speed option from gun normal. Man 4-3. I love the shift. Let's see how hard they blitz. Yep, both safeties went cover 0. We'll pitch that. Oh, gosh. Wow, what a crazy run there by Williams. He just made a straight beeline and somehow picked up like an extra 20 yards. That guy whiffed it. This is the weirdest looking play. I got to go back and look at this. So what did this guy do? Look at this defender. That was a face mask, by the way. He whiffed it. Look at that. And he kept getting pushed forward. Pushed forward. Pushed forward. Just a great play by our Heisman winner. 1st and 10. Let's go after that safety again. Now they're going man, so we're not going to go after him. We got several options against man. Go and cover one. I'm going to throw this one on quick. Their blitzing has been insane. Like, they are just bringing everything on every play. We're so fortunate we got the playoff. We are on the left hash. 2nd and 6. I want to go. Let's try to hit one of our tight ends. Let's go. Where's it at? Not that one. Not wide receiver, deep post. We're going zone, so our number 2 tight end should be making this catch. I'm going to go to him regardless. Yep, that's going to go to him anyways. Good throw there to Walker. Get a first down. I just want to get the ball to a tight end. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Good play there. We can stay here. Let's do cross-up hitch. That's a new play. We're going man. We will either go to Batiste or to... Ooh, we got a ton of options here, honestly. Going cover 0. 6 points! Ah, great play. We're running the veer and shoot. I tell you, hitting these wheel routes. Great play. Cover 0. Hitting the wheel route. Really fun. Now, good play by 24 right there for sticking with that. But it was too little too late. Didn't matter. Great play. The wheel route, baby. The shoot. The shoot. 34-0. Let's kick an extra point. I think what I'm going to do is we are going to sub in our offense for now. There's just no point. We got too many important games coming up. I need everybody healthy. Do that. That means Ducray will probably in there more than usual. So what I probably need to do is we'll go to halfback. We'll put in Hardesty. We'll do something like that. Hopefully that will work. I'll give the defense another drive or so maybe. Then I'll take them out until somebody gets hurt. Knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Somebody make a good decision. Good tackle by 19. That is our starting strong safety and Holden. They are going 3 wide. I'm going to go quarters out of 4-3. Looks like their playbook is very similar to ours. I'm seeing a lot of very similar formations. He's wide open over there. They're not going to go to him, though. Just slightly overthrew that one. 2nd and 10. Let's go with the zone blitz. Anytime I see a hanging tight end against a team that likes to pass, I'd love to try to blitz him if I can. I'm going to do something like this. Let's do an A-gap. That didn't work. Left him wide open. Make a play. Great defense by Inky Johnson. He is having a field day. And he is little too, but he got up there and made the tip. Thankfully, he didn't tip it right to the receiver. That would have been terrible. So that makes it, what, 3rd and something? 3rd and long? We shall go to Cloud. And then what we can do with our subs is go into practice mode, more or less, and wrap a bunch of new stuff. Again, I forget that I've created some newer plays or made them better than what they were before. He's got time to throw. Somebody get him. There he goes. Good play by Gibbons. Thankfully, he can't run. So that is what? 4th down. We'll do a double cross. I think what we're going to do going forward is mass subbing the rest of these dudes. I think everybody has earned it. And the rest of the way, we're going to just... I'll show you a bunch of new stuff from my latest version of my master playbook. It's version 3. I am working on version 4. It'll probably be another 100 plays or so. I'm about to run out of plays to update, which is a good thing. Ooh, it probably could have stayed in there. So from here, let's use this formation. Let's go compost. I think I may have called this play once, maybe last year. They're going zone. We got 3 zone options. Sack. Somebody got beat badly. I don't know who, and Stewart is hurt. Well, that didn't help things. I wonder what happened. Did somebody just come through? My right tackle or my right guard just whipped it. My bad. I should have been paying attention. So it's second and forever. Now we got another guy in here. Our third string quarterback can run the ball a little bit. This is Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I've done this correctly. Let's go here. Taylor, yes, Eric Taylor, redshirt freshman, got 76 speed. So let's use those legs.
Tulane goes with the ace set here. Taylor.
Let's just go over here. Not a bad gain. I had to improvise a little bit. I saw my right tackle or my defensive or my tight end got beat badly, so I had to cut up in front of him. At this point, I saw 27 go to Hardesty, so I'm just cutting up over, pick whatever yards we can get. Second and 7. We can call option again. Oh, it's 3rd and 7. Okay, I think we'll be fine. I probably need to run some clock too while we're at it. But I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just call our plays. Let's see if Hardesty can get something going. Get a block tight end. Thank you. Get in, stay in. Great play. Good job to Hardesty. So we're on the 5. We may have no choice but to go to Ace Big Twins after this. But great play overall by everybody. Good blocking. Doesn't show it here, but our fullback got a block. Our tight end got a block. Everybody got a block. On the 5. Let's keep this simple. I'm just looking, see what I have. I got a halfback screen. I don't know if this is a good time to do it. Zone dime. We're going to bounce this to Hardesty. I'm going to do something like this. And get a touchdown. So I have the halfback screen from under center. That's actually more doable. You go back and look at this. In the past, on the default plays, you would have like this guy coming over, this guy helping out. But I got rid of all that. And I just have these guys blocking and having Hardesty come over. That way, these guys can pass block correctly, and it gives your quarterback a little bit more time to throw because screens from under center are very tricky because of those pass protections. But as you notice, all 5 of my offensive linemen are pass blocking. Right tackle got beat badly, but it don't matter. Thankfully, Hardesty was wide open to pick up a touchdown. 41-0. Let's get an extra point. So for the few who still kind of stay and watch this type of scenario where I'm kind of blowing out the other team, this is a good time again for me to really show you some things. This is where I can get pretty creative on some new plays, kind of explain things a little bit more in detail. Now that we can, fool around with some plays I normally don't have in the core offense. Kick this thing back off. Another great kick. This should be a touchback. I think he will take a knee. Good job, Wilcher. Now we got our second string defense in here. Let's just go quarters from 4-3. I need to experiment more with my defense. Do some different things there. So I have an idea for that. I'm gonna control the middle linebacker on this one. Ooh, that should have been picked. I need to practice some Tampa 2. Let's go cover 2 zone. Stewart is coming back. So our third string quarterback done his part. He played great. Ran a couple option plays, and it was all she wrote. Get Stewart back in there that we can throw the ball a bit more. Interception. Wow. Carlson, somebody got in front of it. Don't know what happened here, but he just got... just a great play. Incredible.
Not sure what the quarterback was looking at on that
one. First and 10. Is Stewart back in there? That's the key. And he is not. So what we can do... Yeah, see, I got both of those guys in there. Let's go back and... Oh, it doesn't really matter at this point. I want to call... Let's go a halfback tight end combo. They're going man. I probably need to call this on the right hash instead, but I think we're going to be okay. But they're going to cover 0. I'm going to go to another wheel route. Real route. Wheel route for 6 points. So that's been the story of the game. The wheel route. Another one. Essentially a fade route to our tight end. And he's our third string tight end, if I'm not mistaken. They went cover 0. I saw both guys come down, so I'm just going to go to the one-on-one matchup. Ended up being just a killer throw by our third-string quarterback. The wheel route, 3 touchdowns off of that one. Really cool. And I haven't used any of that this entire dynasty until now. 48-0. We'll get back on defense. Let's see if I can have another strong kickoff. The rest of the way, I'm going to... I'll probably need a run clock just for mercy on SMU. That is going to be out of bounds. I hit the button too late, and that may sneak in. Ooh, it barely got in. Just barely. Let's go, yeah, we'll go nickel quarters. The biggest reason why I control an outside linebacker in quarters is these guys back up way too much in zone if you don't control them. I need him to defend 10 yards and in. Especially in, closer to the line of scrimmage. I need him to do that. That's why I control one of them. I would love to control both outside linebackers or the other guy who's doing the same thing, but you can't. So I just picked one. Let's go a zone blitz. Let's flip that. Yeah, since the crowd ain't popping. Still got Gibbons in there. They're going dive. Thankfully, that halfback hasn't done a ton on us today. It's 3rd and 5. We can go back to Cloud. 3rd
and 5 coming up. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's see if we can go after this guy. They're going gun 2-back slot. Ooh, what's that guy doing? That was weird. Good defense. Good defense by our linebacker and Lindsey. That is 4th down. Let's get the ball back. Let's see if we can get right down the field again. Stewart should be back, so I'm going to try to do more passing with him. Somebody got a block. Oh, nope, that ain't going to happen. Oh, and a fumble. His first fumble of his career, I think. Gibbons. Let's go back to Tampa 2. I need to work on some of this stuff. We're going to leave it as is.
SMU lines up in a shotgun set. He shoots, breaks one, and they make.
Thankfully, it took him forever to kind of get around anybody, and we had a defensive tackle sitting there. Let's go quarters out of nickel.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 26 from the gun.
Do something like this. Oh, they're going 5 wide. We can spread them out instead.
Evans.
Wide open over there, but he got sacked. Who got to him? Carlson, the outside linebacker. So is Carlson. So we got Carlson playing defensive end. He's not supposed to. I think he's an outside linebacker or something. Maybe we're just kind of hurting a defensive end. Are we out of guys? Maybe we are. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go Cloud. If you notice, yeah, see, Carlson is terrible as a defensive end, but he just made a killer play on that last one. So I'll control him here. Ooh, that should have been picked. Completely missed it, so what is it? 4th and forever? And they're punting it. Okay, let's go safe return. Normally not a fan of this play.
The Mustang line up to punt.
49-0. Haven't even got to the 4th quarter yet. Fair catch that one. Everybody just kind of get out of the way. Get out of the way. Middle of the field. I'm trying to think. I'd like to find. I don't think I have it in here. I got 5 wide. We can try. Yes, let's do deep outs. We're going zone. I got a lot of concepts working here at the same time. Oh, he dropped it. Did you see that? Lumar, who is a corner, and we got the ball back. Now things are just getting goofy. Great throw by Stewart. Right where it needed to be, but I'm afraid I got a cornerback in there, and I should not have done that. Actually ended up being slightly overthrown, I guess. So he picks it off, but we get the ball right back. Just a ton of turnovers. We're going to have a couple of those this season. Okay, let's just run the ball, I guess. Let's just go halfback corner.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Let's try some more counter. Ooh, you have to get upfield. Get upfield. Just got to be careful with that. Don't use the speed button. Just trying to find a way. 2nd and 3. The third quarter is finally over. 49-0. It is a blowout to say the least. Now, who is my middle linebacker? Or my fullback, 40. That's our tight end. He probably doesn't need to be in there, honestly, but we're going to keep him in. Now, let's do a halfback read. I don't use this play a whole lot. Let me look at my fullback situation. Yeah, he's not all that great. We'll go to the left. Good block right there, but not enough. Good play by the defender. That makes it, what, 2nd and 3rd and 2? Well, let's just do a toss, see if we can pick up the first. I'm going to run clock. Hard shift that way. I still may go to the right because we got a whole lot more grass to play with. They still got their first string out there. Let's see what happens here. Again, normally I'd go to the left in this situation. We'll go to the right. He's going to get buried. Just buried badly. Bad play. Bad play. 4th and 6. We will punt it. This is our first punt of the season, maybe. Our offense has been so killer all year. Then we'll get back on defense and keep doing our normal thing. So I'm working on some things on the back end. I'm going to try my best to start a new race for the Heisman series. I have some ideas for that. I think it'll be pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say about that, though, for now. It's a good punt. And another fumble. Gee whiz. I'm just going to get down. Another fumble. Really weird. I feel like I'm playing 07 today. Just a ton of fumbles. Maybe not a ton of fumbles. They have a lot of interceptions. They're so bad. Really bad team. Let's go here. We're in the middle of the field. Let's do a halfback dive.
It's 1st and 10.
Still got the first string out there. Seems to be. Good defense. Nowhere to go. Just nowhere. 2nd and 14. He is gassed. We may have to go. Let's go wide trips. I haven't called much from here. Let's go linebacker attack. They're going man. I really want to hit this corner out on the left. Let's see what they do with their safeties, though. Going to run some clock. So they're going cover 1. We are going to go to that corner route. I love hitting that thing. Hopefully I can make a decent throw. This is going back to the old fun and gun days. Snap it. Cover 1 ain't going to matter. Great throw. He dropped it. 3rd and forever. What do I have? I guess we'll go halfback corner. They're going man. Probably go to McDonald if he can catch it. Cover 1. Much better catch. I think he got the first down, so it ended up being a perfect play. 1st and goal. We'll stay here. No, I want to get him out. Let's put Hardesty back in. Let's go here, and let's give him... Let's try a toss. The real toss. The one that doesn't work as well. Zone 4-3. I'm going to go over to the left. Maybe we can get a decent block or two. Want to keep my expectations low. Good block there. Nope. Tight end just didn't get a good block. So that's what, 2nd and 9? 2nd and 10. 2nd and goal, technically. He's about to pass out. Hardesty is, so let's get him out. Don't need Gibbons in there. Let's go wide trips, and let's try corners. Going man. Please go cover 1. That would be insane. I want to hit... Oh, Gibbons is over there. He doesn't need to be out there. Technically, he could probably can make this work. We'll see. The clock is stopped. We're going cover 0. Get it, Gibbons. I think it's out of bounds. That would have been a pretty cool touchdown. 3rd and goal from the 10. I promised I'd run some clock, and it looks like that's not happening. Let me look here. Read, attack. Let's go cross post. Go zone. Yes, they're going to go zone. I may not have enough room for this, but I'm going to try to hit Gibbons over the middle, and I forgot he doesn't need to be out there, but let's see. Oh, good play by the safety. Let's kick a field goal. I'm fine with that.
That was a beautiful play.
Kick a field goal, and we'll hang up a 50 burger on them.
One should be makeable.
Do something like this. Good kick.
Up, and it sails through the upright. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac.
7 plays, 10 yards, a minute 17. Just really weird. Didn't get a whole lot out of that one.
All lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Another great kick. This should be a touchback.
Here's the kick.
My kicking today has been very strong. I'm very happy with myself. Sometimes it
Fields it in the end zone.
can be a tough go.
Shakes off the tackle.
I probably need to stay with my 4-3 because we don't have the bodies to. Like Gibbons is still probably over there, isn't he?
SMU.
Go here.
Line with 3 wide. Willis.
There's Charles, Lindsey.
Back to pass. Throw short.
Bad throw. Do they got their backups in there now? I think they do.
Wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football.
I want to do an A. Do I have that anywhere? Let's do this dog too. I want to do like an A gap blitz.
So it's
Something you never see me call. I just want to try it. See what happens. So their backup is in there. He may be able to run the ball well. I don't know it.
3 wide. Vaughn on the run. He tries to spin.
They went for the run and we stopped it well.
Little laundry out.
Hopefully that is holding. Maybe clipping. Holding. 2nd and 19. We will definitely accept that. We're going 4 wide. I bet these guys. Let's do my Tampa 2. See, I don't have that corner on the far right. Yeah. Is that Amos? I think it is. No, Amos is 7. My bad.
Mustang with 4 receivers. He drops back. Down the middle.
Good catch.
It's the freshman. Good.
Now it's what, 3rd and forever? 3rd and 10. We can go back to Cloud.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
Let's see if I can get after this guy with Harris.
SMU.
I may have to go on the inside. Nope, we'll go to the outside. It looks like I ain't going anywhere.
Looks, chucks it deep down the right side.
Overshot it.
Incomplete.
4th and forever. Minute 47. We are going to run the ball the rest of the way and just pick up one first down and end it. And we'll get out of here. Then we'll get ready for Auburn. Going to be a much tougher matchup, of course.
This one away.
Good to see our defense shut somebody out.
Gets it off.
It's been a long time since that's happened. Don't fumble it this time.
The 35.
Minute 39. I can't take a knee the rest of the way, so we're going to have to run the ball some.
Our game is brought to you by
Let's do a toss. Where's it at? Halfback toss from I-Twins.
They'll set up shop.
Zone 4-3. We are definitely going to go to the right.
I formation. Pitches right.
Get a block right there. Good block by the fullback.
Sheds that one.
First down.
And down he goes. Picked up
I
big
still
yard
can't
there.
run the
Gonna have a
or
first
take a knee the rest of the way. I think I'm going to do one more basic run. He's gassed already. He's gassed. All of my halfbacks are out gassed except for Ducray. Let's run basic dive with Ducray. I hate that he's the impact guy and I'm giving him the ball, but we got nothing else to do at the moment because Hardesty is about to pass out.
From the gun.
We're going to run the clock. I think it's going to be really close if I take a knee the rest of the way. Snap it. Just get upfield. Get upfield.
Brooks brings him down.
2nd and 8 with a minute 3 to go.
Work this clock.
He's still feeling kind of okay. I guess we'll go back here and let's go off tackle.
2nd and 8 coming up.
They're
here.
blitzing that right nickel. Just don't shift hard to the left. Yes, we should get a decent gain on this one as long as our left tackle and left guard get decent blocks. Get a first down and then we can take a knee afterwards. That's the plan. Go ahead and snap that. Ooh, got around it just enough.
He has some room.
Let's just get out of bounds, and I can take a knee a couple of times. I didn't want him to get hit, get hurt. It's just not worth it. So it's good to see DeCray. He had over 120 yards today. Really neat. Let's do a QB kneel. And then we'll do it one more time.
Let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice.
This is what we're supposed to look like against a team like this.
And he'll just kneel it here.
Got to get ready for Auburn. They run a West Coast offense. Unless they got a running back who's really good, they'll just give him the ball a lot. But that's back when Al Borges was the offensive coordinator. That shows you how much of a delinquent I am that I remember something like that. But he was Tommy Tuberville's offensive coordinator at the time, ran West Coast, and I think he was the same coordinator when in 2004 when they had that really good team with Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown. 52-0. Great game all around. Exactly what I wanted. A good, clean game across the board. Nobody got injured. Everybody seemed to have played well in this one. Let's go to stats. 461 to their 137. We had almost 200 yards rushing, 265 yards passing, 77% on third down. I'll take that any day of the week. We had 2 turnovers. They had 5, but again, they're just dreadful. And most of that was what? They had 2 fumbles and 3 interceptions. A lot of that was in the first half. The interceptions were at least. Let's go to individual stats. We had 3 quarterbacks play today. Stuckey ended up with 14 of 18, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He also had a rushing touchdown. But Eric Taylor, our third-string quarterback, 2 for 2, ended up with 2 touchdowns. Really, did he throw that other wheel route? I forgot what the other touchdown was. Either way, he had 2. Stewart got hurt, but came back in and played more. But Taylor was the most efficient. Every time he threw the ball, it was a touchdown. Really neat. Running the ball. Everybody and their brother got to do something today. Williams led in yards with Hardesty, Ducray. Just a nice balance right there. 72, 62, 60. But not a single one got a touchdown. Just kind of the way it worked out. Stuckey got one, though. You go to receiving. Receptions. 5 was the most, and that was for Cooper. You go to yards. Amos had 98, but you go over to the touchdowns. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Incredible. We had, 4 or 5 different guys get a touchdown reception today, which is very hard to do, especially in this offense. I don't really plan that. You go to defense. Lindsey led in tackles. He was the one who backed up. We had our backups in there in the second half. He got most of the tackles. Tackles for loss. Thomas had by far his best game of the season. Ended up with 2 sacks. Interceptions. Carlson, Smith, and Inky Johnson, who started off the game with that pick. All right, let's get out of here. And we're going to check out the top 25 scores, and then we'll preview Auburn, and then I will let you go. A little bit longer video than usual just because we had so many points scored, a lot of stoppages. Even when I try to run clock, we didn't really have a chance to do so. Let's go ahead and simulate the week. I will speed this up. Let's see if we'll stay in number 3 or if the 2 teams ahead of us, one of them may get beat this week. We're going to find out here shortly. Hopefully I done this correctly. I think I did. And I did not do that correctly. Let me close out. There we go. Much quicker. Do that. I'm really excited again about that race for the Heisman Series. I'm going to try to get that started this weekend, or get the first one posted. We are still number 3 in the country, but I want to check out the top 25 for the week. And we beat SMU. Okay. Maryland, UCLA got upset. Miami won. Then you have Florida State, Virginia Tech. Louisville got upset. Missouri won. Auburn won. NC State, Florida, Cal. Then you have USC, Texas over Oklahoma, which I guess that's an upset. Texas Tech beat Nebraska. Ohio State won. Then you have Purdue, Indiana over Northwestern, and that's a big Hoosier battle. Then you have, Northwestern's in Indiana, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's in Illinois. Indiana. No, it's in Indiana. That's correct. Either way, South Carolina upset Tennessee. Then you got Texas A&M, and last but not least, you got Virginia over Clemson. So our next game is against Auburn, a top 25 matchup. They're 3-2, but they're 21st in the country. I guess a couple of those losses were against some really good teams, and they may have started off the season really well. They got the same amount of talent as we do, but you look at their stats, they're not doing anything particularly well. Looks like their pass defense is okay, and their turnover differential is pretty good. But we'll see what happens. It should be a lot of fun. Our first road trip in the SEC. I can't wait. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.